Initially, when craft communities were built up, it was built on a basic give and take. It was built on a relation of interdependence, where the entire craft community would benefit from each other. And it was a more family occupation where a certain craft community, the entire family would cooperate and come up with their livelihood, which could be anything from wood, mask making, or paintings, or potachitra, etc., or weaving for that matter. It was only much later, I think, like NGOs like, Seva, which was started in Gujarat, or Fab India, which was started in 1960s, or offhand I could remember Sasha in Calcutta, which is almost 40 years old, that the entire diaspora changed where women were given more livelihood and financial independent occupations. And I think that's how the empowerment really came about. But initially, every craft sector always depended on a certain give and take within the community, a certain barter system within the community. There was no strict division of labor, really. But I could really see in my community when I started working with the weavers, the women were not weaving primarily, but they were always a backbone of the community. Very simple things like they would help set up the loom, or they would help starch the yarns, etc. This is going to the very minute aspects, really. But because women have always been a part of the domestic livelihood, earning was always secondary. But what we have tried to do over the years is identify what is it that they've really been good at. Like, for example, embroidery, like, for example, applique, and then identify which are the clusters that actually can be women empowered. And then we identify them and give them work based on it. But initially, unfortunately, there was no basic division in terms of men and women. It was all part of a community, really.